Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Wolves, and today we have episode 6 of the career mode. If you guys do enjoy today's episode, don't forget leave a like down below on the video. If we can hit 15 likes guys, that'd be amazing. And if you are new around here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and also in the description I'll have a link to my Instagram page that you guys can go ahead and follow. So then guys, the games coming up in today's episode. So we have 4 Premier League games and we have 2 games in the Europa League. So the 2 games in the Europa League we're going to simulate just because I feel like we're going to win. And obviously I wanted to get through a few more games just to get us towards that January transfer window. So the 2 games in the Europa League are against Sundsvall. I'm going to guess that's how you pronounce it. We're going to simulate both of them ones. And then we've got the Premier League games coming up. So the first one will be Newcastle away from home, which I can imagine is not going to be an easy game. And then after that we'll face Arsenal away from home as well. And then like I say, we'll simulate this one in the Europa League, and then that is then followed by Aston Villa at home, and then to end the episode off today we'll face Bournemouth away from home. So one thing I have done then guys is I've set this up now to find us any players running out of their contract before the end of the season, just because I feel like obviously we didn't start with loads of money. We started with around about 50 million. We strengthened well, but I feel like we can get a few players on pre-contract signings. I don't see why not. We can get some good ones in and players with good Premier League experience that can help us push up this table a little bit more in that second half of the season. So come January, should be a few more players in this list that would be interested in signing. Like I said, there's a few players here already, but it's still not fully scouted and everything. And like I say, Leighton Baines, possibly pick him up as well. Michael Vaughan, players that have been in the Premier League for a long time that could help us push on in the second half of the season. So this is how then our group is looking at the moment in the Europa League. So it's not looking great for us. Only 1 point after 2 games. We haven't had a win yet, so it's not great at all. Besiktas at the top there on 6 points. Braga in second on 4 points. And like I say, us in third of only 1 point. And the team we are facing next, Sundsvall, they haven't won a game yet or drawn at least either. So like I said, we're going to simulate both of them. Hopefully get 2 wins. That'd be nice to get us up to 6 points. And let's just see where we go from there. Here we go then. Let's simulate this game. The first one of the episode against Sundsvall. I only made a few changes to the team, the left back and right back, and we got a 5-0 win in our first one. Like I say, expected to win it, but not by 5 goals. Bowley, Neves, and then Jimenez getting a hat-trick there to get us the 5-0. And the 3 points is great, and I couldn't have asked for more from the team. So here's the group then after that win in that game. You can see now we moved up to second place on 4 points. Obviously similar to Braga, but obviously the goal difference is in our favour. So that win definitely does a lot of good. Just hopefully the second game when we send them in a couple of games time will be another win. We can move up to 7 points then. Let's have a quick look at the Premier League table then. So to refresh us, we are in 10th place now. We're a game behind everybody else. We are on 11 points. So if we was to win this one against Newcastle, that would take us up to 14 points, which would put us 9th place. Quite a bit of a gap there now between United and West Ham. 12 points to the 20. But it would take us above Man United and that little bit closer to West Ham, who are in 8th place. So here we go then. Here's the team going into our first game of the episode against Newcastle. Like I say, we're pretty much the main starting 11. We're always going to stick with this team, but the players aren't too tired after that game, considering we only had like 2 days rest. But the only players have changed around is the left back to Johnny and then the right back to Doherty. Here we go then into this game against Newcastle. Hopefully start of a win. Obviously we started a win in the simmed game. But in terms of us actually playing and hoping we get off to a win in today's episode. Like I said, last episode was a bit of a weird one. Beating Man City 5-0 and then to face Southampton, who were in the relegation zone, and then for them to thrash us 3-0. It just wasn't... it was a good episode because of the Man City win, but wasn't great to end it with the Southampton loss. Here we go, cross inside. Can we find Jimenez? And we just can't get the ball to him. But he's dropped to Neves. Here we go, Moutinho with the finesse shots, and he just can't get past the defender. Here we go, through ball down to Costa again on this left-hand side. I'm going to try cut it inside. Look for the pass to Traore. Maybe not. Okay, can we get back to Traore? We can. Maybe get a little chip inside. If we can get a chip inside, can we get a header on it? We just can't get a header on that. Could have done a lot better there in the build-up play. Here we go, Neves with the shot. Jimenez gets caught up inside it. Just get the rebound, but just can't get it in the back of the net here. 36 minutes gone. Almost. Oh, here we go, Johnny. Jimenez. Get the shot away. Come on, get in the back of the net. Oh, Neves, man. So close. Almost there, taking the lead. And look at this on the replay. Should have done so much better there. There we go, we're through. Neves in the back of the net. Man, how does that not go in the back of the net, guys? Honestly, from there, Neves, of all people, should be putting in the back of the net. But we got it back here. Costa. Let's try and get something from this before half time. Here we go. Martino laid the ball off. Here we go. Get in the back of the nets. There we go. Finally, Neves redeems himself and puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0 here before half time. And Ruben Neves with the goal here. I really didn't think we were going to score today, just with how many chances we've had. But here we go. Great ball there from Jimenez to lay off Neves. And there we go. In the back of the net. Oh, Newcastle on the attack here. Almir on. Trying to get it back off him, but we can with Johnny. Here we go. Moutinho, let's try and get on the break here. Costa, just the midfield wasn't making a run. Neves, a little bit of a mess up there at the back. Trying to get on the counter, and we just couldn't. But here we go. Doherty, get that up. Jimenez, there we go. Jota might be through here, and he's through. Defenders are just off him. Goes for the shot, just not one of his best shots. There we go. Jota, Jimenez is through. Jimenez with finesse, and into the back of the net it goes. There we go. 2-0 now in this game against Newcastle, and I hope this will be it now and Newcastle won't try and make a comeback. I know they will, but I've got to say, all this game we've been all over them. Possession fairly equal, but we've got the 2 goals now, which is really great, and it's looking like 3 points is in for us. Jota there, playing it through. Jimenez, all he had to do was finesse it around the goalkeeper, and he did, and there we go. 2 goals now in this game. Go then try and get one last attack here. Then Donker looking for a pass inside. I can see one. There we go, let's go for the finesse shot with Costa, and just wasn't one of the best finesse shots there. And just wasn't a good shot overall, was it, guys? But here we go, not long left now. 88 minutes gone, just waiting for the full-time whistle, and we should be walking away with all 3 points. And there we have it, guys. The full-time whistle has gone. Wolves 2, Newcastle 0, and we got all 3 points in this one, which means now we go above Manchester United in the table, and we move up into 9th place, which is what we wanted, and it's a good start to the episode. So here we are then, guys. This is the Premier League table after that game against Newcastle. The 2-0 win took us up now to 14 points, but we are a game behind Manchester United, who are now on 15 points. But obviously, we win this next one against Arsenal. Going to be tough. They're in 7th place at the moment on 22 points. It will take us above Man United once again. Will get us a little bit closer to the likes of West Ham, Arsenal and Leicester City. So the press conference here before the game against Arsenal. Let's have a see what they have to say about our form as of recent. So they're saying it's been inconsistent. Can we make up lost ground by the end of the season? I'm going to say it won't be easy, but it never is. But I still think we can. We can definitely get in the top 8, which I think would be great first season. Plus get into semi-finals of the Europa League at least. And that is what I'm hoping. Top 8 and at least semi-finals of the Europa League. Is your previous win going to affect your opponent's morale? We're going to say it's a strategic aspect, and we're not too sure if it will actually affect them. But you know, we are away from home in this game against Arsenal, so that's going to be tough mentally for us as well as it is going to be on the pitch. Wolves on a bad run of form. They have to keep mentioning that they're on a bad run of form. But I'm just going to say it's me to blame, and I've took the blame all along. But yeah, let's see how we do against Arsenal. So this is going to be the team then that faces Arsenal. We're at the Emirates Stadium, away from home. Going to be a tough one. But, you know, we're going to try our best, and hopefully if we get 3 points in this one, I really think we will start to turn things around. But, you know, Arsenal in 7th place at the moment. Could they do us over and climb up the table even further away from us? Alright, here we go. Aubameyang. Oh my god, almost. I thought he would have played the pass there, and they would have got it across. But you can see that Arsenal's 7th at the moment, 22 points. But, yeah, here we go. The cross comes in. Can we get this one away? David Luiz just wasn't that powerful of a header. But Aubameyang really thought he would have done a lot better in that situation and maybe tried to... Okay, Costa just plays the pass out instead of around the player. But yeah, I thought Aubameyang would have done a little bit better in that situation. I've got a feeling Arsenal are going to score here. Okay, the pass inside this time, but to no one. And Arsenal having a lot of the possession and just really struggling to get out of our own half at this point. 25 minutes gone. We haven't had that many chances, or that we'll even seen that much of the ball, to be honest. There we go. Jota just can't keep the ball holding the ball long enough to try and get a pass there to Jimenez. About to go to half time here. Still 0-0 in this game. We had a little bit more of the ball. We've seen it a bit more, but just trying to create anything from it is really tough at the moment. There we go. Moutinho plays the pass back. Here we go. Jota with a finesse shot. Just can't get it past Bert Leno. And I thought we could have got on the rebound there. Probably our best chance of the game, I've got to say. Not even of the second half, of the game as a whole. But definitely need a few more chances like that. Here we go, Jota. Can we play that through to Jimenez? And we can. Cut it back inside. Here we go, Jimenez. Come on, please get this in. Oh, just straight at the goalkeeper. Not even the goalkeeper, the defenders. Goalkeeper didn't have to save it. Defenders blocked it for him there, but 67 minutes gone. Just need a few more chances and the goal will come. Jimenez, back through to Jota. Come on. Jota in the back of the net, please. And he just can't shoot, man. Jota, he's great in situations like that, but when it comes to shooting, I just really can't seem to get a goal with him that much. Apart from that one against Man City, which was, you know, out of this world. But situations like that, it has to be shooting. Oh, Neves, can we send Jota running? We can, but he's got players waiting for him. Oh, I should have played the through ball back to Neves there. Costa, can we get something from this? There we go, to Jimenez, to Jota, and to Neves, sorry. Play it back. Look for the pass inside. Jimenez, oh, just couldn't get it past the goalkeeper once again. And that's going to be it, guys, in this game against Arsenal. 0-0. We had so many chances. Just have to be a lot better and start putting them in the back of the net. Because if we don't, you know, games like this are going to go by where we could have got 3 points and we're just not taking the most out of our chances. So into the post-match interview here. Let's have a see what I have to say about that goalless draw against Arsenal. So how satisfied are you with Doherty? Got to go with must keep up momentum. I wouldn't say he had an amazing game. Did alright on that right-hand side, don't get me wrong. But I won't say it was, you know, anything special. Next question. Well, a really tight contest today. What was your overall impression of the performance? So, I'd just say 2 very strong defences. We did really well defensively, which I was glad about. Didn't concede a goal, which was really nice. But just going forward, just definitely needs to be a lot more clinical in front of goal. Surely you must be pleased with a draw against a higher ranked team, I guess. But I am pleased with a draw, don't get me wrong. Not pleased, but I just feel like we could have got a win today. Here we are then, into our second Europa League game of the episode. We're going to simulate this one once again, away from home. Should get a win. As you guys can see here, you know, we're on 4 points, level with Braga. But win this one, and we'll go up to 7 points, which would be really nice. And, you know, give me a little bit more hope into the fact that we might get out of this group with having such a bad start. But here we go, a 2-0 win here. Neves with 2 goals. Martino with the yellow card. Then Dunker coming on. Catrone coming on as well. But we get the 2-0 win there and the 3 points, which is really nice to see. So here we are then, here's the group then after that second win of the episode in the Europa League. And, you know, we're on to 7 points now, level with Braga, but hopefully we face them next. So a win against them should hopefully see us out of this group. And here's an update then on the Premier League. So we're in 10th place now, 11 games played, 15 points, level with Manchester United. Arsenal after that now moved down to 8th place on 23 points, not great at all. But our next game coming up is against Aston Villa, who are currently in the relegation zone, bottom. Haven't won a game yet, and now you guys know what happened last time we faced a team like that. We faced Southampton. We've only had that one win against us, and he beat us 3-0. So could that be a repeat today against Aston Villa? I hope not. And a win today could take us up to now 18 points, which would be, again, above Man United. But breaking into that top 8, we definitely need to be doing a lot better. So here we are then, guys. Here's the team going up against Aston Villa in this game at home. Like I say, we've not made any changes to the team, but you can see players like Martino, Neves, Costa losing a little bit of fitness, a little bit of stamina there. So it just might mean, you know, subs come on a little bit earlier in the game. There we go, through. Jota, come on, get in the back of the net and off the post. You're kidding. Jota struggles to get into the back of the net once again. I don't know what is up with Jota. Maybe he's best on the wing, guys. But I need to concentrate here. Aston Villa might just go and make it 1-0. Come on, get in the back of the net. Oh, back of the net, wait a minute. Actually, I meant the defender to get in to block the ball. Don't know what I'm saying, get it in the back of the net. But close. Close there, you know, counter-attack straight away. They got themselves a corner here. And Jota, I just can't believe Jota did not get that in at all. I really thought he would have done a lot better. Here we go then, Aston Villa on the break. Are they going to get a ball in the box here? Going to try. Can we just get this one cleared? Costa, come on. Costa can't keep hold of the ball here. Aston Villa going to try again. Almost half time. The cross comes in. And Traore there. Neves. Just play the pass, Neves. Bloody hell. But here we go. Might get on the counter-attack here. Play the pass. Martino plays it forward. Jimenez. Oh, what that to Jimenez. Okay, back to Jota. To Jimenez. Just couldn't get it to him. Oh, here we go. Aston Villa are through. The shots. And it goes straight into the back of the net. Wesley makes it 1-0 here for Aston Villa just before half-time. And it's not great here. Look at the replay. Look at this. Over the top ball. No one marking him in the middle. Free. Take a few touches and fires into the back of the net. And makes it 1-0 for Aston Villa. Neves plays the pass inside. Just get it into the back of the net, please. Oh, once again. Just can't get it into the back of the net. Guys, what is going on with this team? I can't keep creating all these chances against ultimate difficulty and just not being able to put them into the back of the net. Because you don't even get that many as it is. But here we go. Neves once again. Jota, make a run, please. There we go. Jota, could we go for the finesse shot? We can. But the goalkeeper gets to that one. We got ourselves a corner here. And just after half time, it'd be nice to see us get a goal in this game. Here we go. Martino, cross comes in. Goalkeeper easily punching that one away. But here we go. Neves with the shots. Just can't get anything from it. Doherty. And offside. Adama, cross comes in. Gets the cross inside. Jimenez just can't get his head to the ball. And Aston Villa defend it once again. And this is what I was saying before we started this game, guys. Like, we've placed Southampton, bottom of the league. They come and beat us 3-0. How can this be the case? Yet we go against Arsenal. Fair enough, not top of the league like Man City were, but we get a 0-0 draw. I just don't understand it. But Aston Villa through. Oh, the shot blocked by Patricio. 80 minutes gone here. I think we're going to get nothing from this game, and I cannot believe it. Neto for Costa, going to have to do the sub. And look at that poor pass from me. Aston Villa straight away in from the rebound. And got themselves a corner here. 81 minutes gone, and I just don't know what's happened, guys. I really don't know what's happened. I'm really confident in the first half. Lots of chances. But like I say, we have the chances. We just can never seem to get him in the back of the net. But Jimenez plays the pass. Just can't play a simple pass inside, guys. Why can't Jimenez play that simple pass inside? I'll never know. But here we go. About to be 90 minutes up here and another loss. And I really thought we were going to start turning things around in this episode. You know, a win against Newcastle, a draw against Arsenal, fair enough, not the best. But then to lose to Aston Villa just wasn't great at all. And we should have got 3 points today. We really should have. So here we are then, guys. This is the Premier League table before we go into our final game of the episode. Away from home against Bournemouth, who, as you can see, are in 12th place at the moment on 10 points. Only 5 points behind us. We had a really poor start to the start of the season. 4 wins, 3 draws and 5 losses. Only on 15 points. We had a win in that game. That could have took us level up to Man United, where at the start of the episode we took them, didn't we? And then the draw against Arsenal sort of lost balance to a few things. But hopefully we should turn things around. You know, maybe even have to tweak the formation a little bit. I don't know, because the formation worked really well. Like I say, Man City got 5 goals. You know what I mean? Newcastle started the episode, got 2-0 win. But for some reason, whenever you face a team at the bottom of the table who are in dire need of a win, because I'm pretty sure that was Aston Villa's first win. Yeah, Aston Villa's first win once again. Southampton, we give them their first win. So it's sort of weird that way, FIFA. But either way, we're into the next game against Bournemouth, who have had a win. They've had 2 wins. But hopefully we can get a win against them. So here we are then, guys, about to go into our final game of the episode against Bournemouth away from home at the Vitality Stadium. I haven't changed the team around, but I'm open to suggestions if you guys think I should try different players in different positions or even a different formation altogether. Let me know down below. But the only changes I have made is I swapped Jimenez and Jota around, so Jimenez on the left and now Jota on the right, just because I feel like Jota gets the ball so much, but Jimenez, natural finisher, and the ball is going down the left a lot more than I want Jimenez to get the ball more often, because hopefully we can score a few more goals with him. Here we go then, against Bournemouth in this game, looking for a win in this one. I'm not going to take anything but a win, just because our form is terrible. We need to get on some sort of form, and like I say, that loss to Aston Villa is more annoying. Like, I find more, you know, when I win against Man City 5-0, I don't feel like it's an amazing win. But when I lose to Aston Villa 1-0, who haven't seen a win all season, I find it really frustrating. You know what I mean, guys? So hopefully get a win in this one. But here we go, Jota can fake that round the defenders. Can we look for a pass inside to Jimenez? And we can get a shot away. Just not a great shot. There we go. Neves. Jimenez. There we go. In the back net. 1-0 in this game. About to turn 13 minutes. And Jimenez puts it into the back of the net. And I believe the pass was from Neves. And finally, Jimenez might just be better. You know, changing Jota and Jimenez around might just be the answer. And it sounds so silly that such a simple thing could be the answer. But here we go. You can see playing the passes. And then Neves, yeah, it was. Neves plays the pass to Jimenez, who gets to the end of it and makes it 1-0, 13 minutes into the game. There we go, Diego Jota through. Can Diego Jota get this one in the back of the net? And he can! And there we go, 2-0 now in this game against Bournemouth. And Diego Jota scores. And it just feels like in the games we'd obviously do scoring, like with Jimenez and Neves and Martinho, Jota will score. But if it's 0-0 and Jota's got the ball just will not go into the back of the net whatsoever. But here we go, Jota fires that one in, and we make it 2-0, 30 minutes gone in this game. Down the line to Traore. Let's try to get a cross in here to Jimenez or Jota. Through into Jimenez, just can't get a header on that. And Costa, can he keep it in? Costa has kept it in. Stuck for options a little bit. There we go, played a pass to Johnny. So we go for a shot from outside the box. Martinho, and okay, it's on target. Ramsdale in goal. Player we did scout at the start of the season, looking to bring in for John Ruddy. And Martinho's shot is denied, but we've got ourselves a corner here. Let's see what we can get from this. Cross comes in. Martinho, can we get a header on it? And we can't. Anything from this. Bolly. And looking for a place to pass to here. Neves. We played through the middle and we couldn't play it through the middle. Go back through. Neves, defenders trying to keep up with him here. Can he play the pass across to Jimenez? Jimenez in the back of the net and 3-0 now. Straight after half time has gone. And Jimenez now 2 goals in this game. Jota 1. And at 3-0, what a game this turned out to be. And this is how the game should have been against Aston Villa. I know Aston Villa not in a great run of form. All games can go like they do. But I just feel like this is how the Aston Villa game should have been. And a simple cut back there. Played a pass inside to Jimenez. And he fires that one into the back of the net. Now 5 goals in the Premier League this season. There we go. Bournemouth on the break here late on. Are they going to get themselves a goal? And they are. Bournemouth bring one back. I don't think it's going to stop us getting a win here. We're already obviously 3 goals up, but Bournemouth bring one back. And what a goal it was. I got to say a lot better than some of the goals I've scored. And Bournemouth, like I say, just bring one back here. Just look at that simple pass through, back into the middle, round the goalkeeper, and make it look easy. And Josh King scores now 6 goals in the Premier League for him. And there we have it then, guys. The game's ended here against Bournemouth away from home. We get the 3-1 win. We get all 3 points as well. Let's take a look at the Premier League table now and see how we fare after this game against Bournemouth. So here we have it then, guys. This is the Premier League table in full at the end of today's episode. So you can see down the right hand side, just by catching it out, Liverpool 6, Aston Villa 0. And what a win that was for them. Unfortunately, we got beat 1-0. But anyway, here's the Premier League table. Spurs at the top now. It's all changed round now. Spurs at the top on 34 points. Manchester City in 2nd. Liverpool in 3rd. Chelsea in 4th. Everton in 5th. Leicester in 6th. West Ham in 7th. Arsenal in 8th. United in 9th. Surprised to see United in 9th. Obviously not in the best season themselves. And then us, we're currently in 10th place at the moment on 18 points. But at least now we're level with United, which is nice to see. We are a game in hand, just noticed as well, which isn't great. But hopefully if they lose, we can go ahead of them soon. But yeah, we definitely need to start turning things around and getting the most out of our players, and just starting to turn the season around in general. So there we have it then, guys. That is going to be today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I say, we're going to keep a lookout for these players that are running out on their contracts. Hopefully to bring in a few decent players to help bolster this squad for the second half of the season, like Luka Modric. So imagine bringing him in to the team. He might link up really well, and we might have to try and change the formation to try and fit him in with Neves and Moutinho. So I'm going to keep an eye out for the pre-contract signings coming up in January. In terms of the Europa League, right now you can see we're 2nd in the table with 7 points, but so are Braga, level on points. But we've got Besiktas coming up next. Oh no, sorry, Braga coming up next, and then we play Besiktas last, don't we? So if we can get a win in both of them games, that'll be great and get us out of this group. You can see at the moment our manager rating 69 in the red. It's not looking good at all, so hopefully we can turn that round. It's below target, I couldn't think why not. Possibly finishing a Europa League spot, that's possibly why. Being at the moment in 10th is not great at all, but like I say, hopefully we can turn that round with the new signings coming in January. But anyway, guys, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget, leave a like down below on the video. If we can hit 15 likes, that'd be great. And if you are new around here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.